Hey guys, it's Tree from Last Time Toys, and today I am going to be discussing the 18-inch Shy Violet doll. As you know, I purchased this 18-inch Shy Violet doll actually in its original box from a lot that I thought I got scammed on for 50 some odd dollars. But I spent the entire weekend trying to fix up this box to look somewhat presentable because I do intend to display this doll in particular inside the box. So let me show you what we're looking at here. So if you guys remember, this was a very a little bit sad looking box, but it's a lot better. I tried to touch up some of the paint. I ironed and steamed and cleaned as much of the box as possible. I even replaced the cellophane on it so it's bright and new. There was a lot of residual marks and scuffs and dust that was kind of littered all over her face, but now she's minty looking and it's an incredible doll. And one of the things that I will note is the scale. Look at how massive this box is. It's probably close to 3 feet tall and probably like a foot wide. These are rough measurements. I didn't actually measure this, but let me show you how cool the back is. The back is very different than any of the other backs that we've seen before. It's a totally different look because it's obviously it accommodates an 18-inch doll. So it's a lot more colorful. It has a bedroom scene and all of the Generation 1 Wave 2 sort of line on display here. You can see even the girl sprites are in the foreground, and there's Starlight, Rainbow, Lurky, Romeo. The Hatful sprites are even included. There's Glee. These color pockets were not wildly successful, but they were pushing him. There's Buddy Blue, also in Generation 1 Wave 2. There's our iconic 9-inch equivalent of Shy Violet, Lala, who's also in this. These two dolls are in second wave. There is Patio Green, and the sprites are still the prototypes because they're not the rounded edges. And there's Patio Green, which came out the 18-inch Patio Green, which came out exactly at the same time as this doll. There's the bicycle, and these are the new girl sprite. That's Flutter and Posy in the back, and I think that's a male sprite. That is Spark. But guys, what do you think of the box? It's pretty good, right? Pretty decently restored. So one of the things I will say, I'm gonna put this box down, and I actually have a loose loose Shy Violet for you here. Look at how cute she is. Oh my god. I also chose this outfit because it's like the nerdiest, brainiest outfit that I have. I love this cardigan sweater, my Murder She Wrote glasses. We're twins, aren't we? So I tried to clean this up as much as I could, and where I couldn't, this was just dirty brown, so this is as clean as I can get it. But I steamed her hair and brushed it with the Dress Up Doll comb. I added some ribbons, because, okay, look at how high, I'm just like dangling her from her pigtail here. Not even a pigtail, it's just like a ponytail that's like cinched up in tiers. But I added these ribbons. They're thick purple ribbons, but let me show you what the ribbons actually look like. Let me set her down. The actual ribbons are darker purple. You see? Darker purple. Her hair is so long that it has to be kind of like folded over because the top of the box can't even contain her. Look at how cute she looks. So she has this soft violet hair, not original ribbons, but her face mold is different than any of the other color kits because the glasses are part of the mold and then it's painted in white. And look at her face paint. She has purple eyes, some cute lashes, a wide pink smile, blush on her. And this is not underneath we have like the standard light purple, almost pink, and these puffy violet lilac arms, and a dress that's very similar to the 9-inch. And then the bottom also looks very similar to the 9-inch. So it has like, she has these like shoes with these like stars. I like took acrylic marker and painted it over because it was so faded, but it looks pretty good, right? Can you tell that I painted these over? This is a very redone doll and I refurbished it as much as I could. Interestingly, this Shy Violet doll I bought when I first started collecting Rainbow Bright last year. And I bought it with a Rainbow Bright and a patio green. The listing said 10 inches. Like they said it was the 10-inch, 9-inch doll, right? But when it came in these huge, ginormous box. And I was like, this is not right. So for $50 at the time, like the time that I was purchasing the 9-inch dolls loose last year, everything was expensive. I don't know what happened. There's a lot more dolls on the market now, but like there was like, it was very hard to find a 9-inch loose Shy Violet at that time. So when I saw this in a lot for like $50, I was like, okay, I'll take it. Like that's cheaper than buying a loose doll for $45. And this way I get Patty and Rainbow as well. So, and they showed up and they were an 18-inch. I was like, to the seller in Brooklyn. I was like, I think your listing was wrong. But I felt bad because like she wasted all the shipping. So I just kept the dolls and I tried to clean them up and they're now a part of my collection on display. In hindsight, one of the things that, how do I say this? If you want to double check whether you're getting an 18-inch doll or a 9-inch Shy Violet, the sleeves, like this puffy sleeve here, it's different. Let me show you. This one has a thick, dark ribbon that lines right here down to the belt. And then there's this white outer trim, but the pleated part is iridescent and flouncy and totally pleated, right? It's like patio green in a way. Let me show you what the 9-inch looks like. This is the 9-inch. There's no extra white lining and there's no iridescent material. It is just white satin. So that's how you can tell. You can totally tell whether it's an 18-inch or a 9-inch just by simply looking at this area. It's a thicker purple trim, thin white outer trim, pleated iridescent flounce. But I love Shy Violet so much. She has really grown on me as I was working on the box. I was like, yo, you are really, really adorable. Look at how, at the same time, girly, but cerebral and elegant she looks. She would be like the best student in Rainbowland. Wouldn't you agree? There was this like program in elementary school called Accelerated Reader where you would have to read a book and take a test, like a 10-question quiz to make sure that you passed. And the level of difficulty on those books corresponded to the points. So like if you read a picture book, it would be like half a point. If you read like a standard like Goosebumps or like a chapter book, it'd be 3 points. So my strategy was like, I'm just gonna read the longest book possible. So I spent all semester reading Charles Dickens' David Copperfield, which was like 1,000 pages for 48 points. And it took me all semester when all of my like hoodlum friends were just reading like picture books. This was like, granted, this was like the 4th or 5th grade. So I was like, you shouldn't even be reading picture books in 5th grade, but whatever. So they ended up like beating me, and I was viciously mad, such that in the spring, I just ditched long books and stuck with like the 2-3 point, like age appropriate chapter books, and I won. But that's a very Shy Violet thing to do. This is all to say that Shy Violet is smart. She's obviously quiet, demure, a little introverted, but my God, she's so cute. And I'm so happy that I have her loose and also in a box. So now I can display her with the Mint New in Box challenge. And she's precious. Absolutely precious, and I hope to fix up the patio green 18-inch too, and maybe we'll do a video very, very soon. But what do you guys think of Shy Violet? Do you love her? Do you not love her? Just let me know in the comments, and until then, we're gonna do some light reading.